How's it, everyone? Today I've got a best of 5 series between some really fantastic players. Our first player here is our Terran player from South Korea. We have Bunny. His opponent is our Protoss player, who is Trigger. Now, this is South Korean veteran versus young and upcoming Canadian. Some of the best of Europe against a lot of promise from the North American region. Now, if you didn't watch this tournament, this is from Dreamhack Atlanta, by the way. If you didn't watch this tournament, this Terran player did pretty well. He was playing some epic games. I'm not going to spoil too much because I've got a lot of his games coming up. But for this one, yeah, he's starting. Trigger misses it. He's starting with a proxy barracks. So this could be quick. The probe is sent across, but is it gonna see before? Yeah, it should. It should see. But I mean, seeing it, knowing that it's coming, that's only half the fight. Okay, so Trigger should now know something's up. He should know there's a proxy. He's gonna look around. Yeah, he's gonna look around the main base for it. We're going into a tech lab. Is this gonna be Marauders? Marauders is very cool. Ooh, if I can focus on the right thing. Yeah, Trigger is frantically looking for the barracks. Where is it? Factory's gonna come up here. SCV's gonna come. Let's see. Who fights in the 1v1 duel? Oh well, apparently the probe chickened out. Okay. Supply depot to block that one out. Yeah, it's Marauders with concussive shells. Wow. Talking. Yeah, just can't do it. Alright, so concussive shells Marauders is very good because Marauders, they can pack a punch, and with that concussive shells they can slow down. So where Stalkers would normally be really good, they're not because they get slowed and the Marauders can catch up to them. Oh, he's gonna miss it again. Okay, so he has no idea where the proxy is. He knows it's coming. I think he needs a shield battery or something over here. And there's gonna be a Hellion coming from the main base. There we go, shield battery. I think it might be a touch too late. There are more Marauders on the back of this, and there's only one Stalker. Stalker's gonna run for the main base. He's like, nope, I am not gonna deal with this. Yeah, shield battery's gone, that doesn't help. Okay, Stalker's gonna try to get rid of the Did the Marauders just kill the SCV? Maybe I saw wrong, but that's the way it looked. Yeah, look at that. Concussive shells means those Stalkers can't kite. And here comes the Hellion to help out. This could be so good. The probes are going back and forth, a little bit indecisive there from Trigger. Bunny just saying, in this first one, just like, know your place, young one. This is going to be some good damage. At the same time, Bunny is taking his natural, so he can actually, you know, macro out of this if he wants to, but at this stage, like, the probes are just being shepherded back and forth. I feel like Trigger's a little bit indecisive on this, and he doesn't quite know what he's going to do with it. I like this. I like the proxy tech lab Marauders, the concussive shells. I really do. If he can get that pylon, that is huge. There's not enough Stalkers. Okay, so now the probe's being pulled, but with that Hellion helping out, they're taking so much damage. 5 probes. Hey, my counter's working again. Yeah, 10 workers down. Ooh. And the Hellion is still dealing a lot of damage. 14. GG. Bunny takes a decisive game 1. Alright, so Bunny getting very aggressive with that cheese in the first game. Shorter first game than I expected, but we'll have to see what happens. Sometimes this happens in tournaments though, where players like Bunny, I mean, Bunny knows how to play his tournaments. He's been playing GSL forever, you know, he really knows. So at this point in the tournament, which was the playoff round, by the way, so this was the round of 20, I don't know, what do we call it? It was the first round of the playoff stage. I can't remember now, I looked and I forgot. So Bunny knows how to play these. At this stage, Bunny's just thinking, I need to get to the next step. So I need to get rid of this Protoss player that's in my way. And how do I do that? With something like, is he going to do it again? Please tell me he does exactly the same build twice in a row. No, okay, so this one doesn't seem to be the way. So probe is going out. He's going to do NG block on the natural. The probe is going for a look. This is going to be very annoying to deal with. I guess not the end of the world, because Protoss could always take this base and still be safe. Alright, so it's a barracks at home. Okay, so nothing too major in the second one. But now we have... Oh, I thought Trigger was going to do something funny. Okay, so... Has Trigger seen it? Trigger hasn't seen it, but he's building a Zealot. Maybe he was planning on something aggressive with the Zealot. Ooh! He's building a pylon in the pocket expansion of Bunny. This could be fun. Here, have some cheese to counter your cheese. Yeah? Youngster isn't gonna go down without a fight. Where's this probe going? That's a Stargate, as well as a shield battery. It's gonna be a Void Ray cheese. What is Bunny looking for here? Oh, I'm enjoying this series already. This has been a good one. So the Void Ray cheese, this is fantastic because the Void Rays are gonna be able to bounce in between ya. Bunny's gonna have no answer to this. He's got a Marine. The Zealot is causing a distraction. Ooh, it might actually get rid. Can it deal enough damage? It can. It actually gets rid of the add-on. And we have a command center and a factory. No tech labs inside. There it is. It's a Void Ray. Adept also coming across to help out. This is amazing. I love it. Trigger giving Bunny some of his own medicine. And I know this is a terrible build. This is not a nice build to play against. If you're a Terran player, and I've played against this as a Terran player, this sucks. But for us as the viewers, it's a little bit of fun. Your Bunny can't get any units out. The Zealot and the Adept have meant that Bunny's got no units. And here it goes, the Void Ray's coming in. They take surprisingly long to kill workers, but he's got no response. He needs a Cyclone. Okay, Cyclone is on the way for Bunny. So that's going to help out. But meanwhile, the Adept is still having a good time there in the front, trying to get the wall down. That's 5 workers down already. Yeah, I would say that this cheese has done what it's supposed to do. And they're just more shield batteries. This beautiful arc of shield batteries. Trigger, you cheesy Protoss. Absolutely brilliant. In his defense, this is fair cheese. Because he was cheesed in game number 1. And now he's just giving a little bit back. Oh, shield battery, there you go. The Reaper is ready to help out. It can't do anything, but it's ready. It's so ready to help out. Oh, Phoenix comes out to lift up the... Yeah. Okay, well now you're going to target it. Yeah, okay, the Cyclone is out. With the Cyclone out... GG. GG is called. Trigger. Oh, I love it. And just like that... In less than 10 minutes of recording, we're already at 1-1. Yeah, these players, I like what they're doing. So, Bunny goes for the cheese in the opening game. Trigger goes with one of the dirtiest Protoss builds. That was very map specific because of the pocket expansion and being able to build those shield batteries in the pocket expansion so that the Void Rays can hit the mineral line and still be... get their healing from the shield batteries. Well, their shields, I guess. That was very fun. I liked it. So now we'll see. Look, if Bunny goes into a macro game, he should just straight up beat Trigger, right? He's a lot better. But I guess a little bit of cheesy stuff that can help the lower ranked players to pull off a victory. I don't underrate Trigger here. I think he's a very good up and coming player. Double gas already. That's early double gas. What are we going to see with the double gas? But yeah, I don't underrate Trigger as a player. I think Trigger has a lot of potential and he's going to be very good. But this is Bunny. Bunny is definitely an underrated player in my opinion. Bunny has been around for quite a while and he's been playing good Terran for a long time. He's been playing very, very well. And I'm just glad to see that in this tournament at least, you know, he really started getting his name out there a little bit. People noticing him more than I think before. You know, when we think about Terrans, instantly we think about Mario. I mean, even this channel, all of my Mario videos always go insane. And, you know, you can't blame it. Mario's amazing. But there are some very good Terran players. You know, you look at the likes of Bunny, Björn. They're good. Björn is more exciting than Bunny, so I think that's why he's always had a little bit more of a following with all of his micro. Gumio obviously does Gumio things, which is why he's super popular, because he just plays really fun. But yeah, Bunny's a solid player. Anyway, Reaper having a look around, trying to see if there's anything dodgy on the map, any proxies that he needs to be aware of. Doesn't look like it. Game is going to be pretty standard. Natural taken by Trigger. He's got, we'll see the tech of choice now. It is Twilight, so he's opening Twilight. Okay, I like that. Good little supply depot there, just as a spotter. So what's Bunny doing? He's got no add-ons the factory yet. Is he just gonna get out some... Did the wall not work? Trigger built a wall just like I did. Yeah, I can never get those walls at the top two to keep the Reaper out. I always mess them up, so at least it's good to know that the pros can make similar mistakes. Ooh, the Adept got in. And now the Adept can't get out. Widowmine and Starport. Ooh, boom. So, are we going to see a bit of Widowmine drops? I do believe that could be the case. Widowmine drops obviously still very strong, requires a lot of micro against it and not that much micro to pull off. So, I know when I play Protoss and a Widowmine drop comes into my main base, it's a nightmare. It's so hard to defend. Obviously these guys are a lot better, so you know, they're not too bothered by it, but it can still deal a lot of damage often. Okay, the Reaper and the Hellion going to come back in. We should see a medevac. Yep, there it is on the production tab. And we've got the Robo out in front, so I think we're going to see maybe a Warp Prism, some early harassment with the... Ooh, he's already going for his third. With the Stalkers. Okay, so here comes the medevac drop. Let's see if a Bunny can get any damage done with this one. He is following it up with another couple of barrackses and a Raven. Okay, so here we go. The boost in. The Stalkers are ready. Workers get pulled quickly. The medevac falls. One worker down, two workers down. Yeah. Oh, trying to lead the Stalkers into that Widowmine. So 6 workers go down, which is not too bad. What's going on here? Oh, it must have been the Hellion. I missed that. So yeah, not too bad. Not too poorly defended there by Trigger. I think all in all, yeah. I mean, it cost Bunny a lot more than it did Trigger. Yeah, it's probes that go down, but still not the worst. Upgrades on the way. Bunker just for some safety. Yeah, we're actually going to see a little bit of a macro game. Nice. So after the cheesy opening, these two have made it a best of 3 series. And now we see, yeah, here comes the Protoss player. Raven going to go for some harassment. I'll try to keep my eye on that. Charge is on the way, as well as the Templar Archives. And repair that bunker. Alright. 3 workers. Not too bad. Here comes the auto turret. No damage, but it is lost mining time. Cool. Unfortunately, try to blink onto the Raven. Just couldn't quite get it. Still has a whole bunch. So what was the Robo for then? He made the Robo and he hasn't made anything out the Robo, right? Did he want to make a Warp Prism? Storm is on the way. Storm obviously very good against Terran Bio. Going in once again. No repair this time. Nope. Bunker's gonna go down. Widow Mines. Yeah, Bunny should defend this quite safely. I don't think there's too much to worry about. We do have double medevacs full of Marines and some mines as well. They're gonna go flying out while Bunny is securing his third. He's chasing down the stalkers. Okay, so the third for Trigger is going to be in a little bit of trouble. There's not much at home. Here comes a High Templar. Storm's not done yet. Storm's not done. He's waiting for it. Okay, now he's got it to Storm. He should have enough energy for a Storm each. Oh my, he probably doesn't. Okay, Widowmine's getting some hits on there. Bunny pushing very aggressively. Big Storm. That's a good Storm. But the medevacs are healing. Another decent Storm. I think Bunny might just have enough. He might just have enough to push 3. The War Prism is hurriedly getting some Zealots, but with some kiting, Bunny's going to be able to do quite well. War Prism gets hit by Widowmine. Sorry, I'm trying to keep eyes on the battle from both sides. Bunny's army is not really shrinking, and he's got reinforcements on the way. Trigger is running out. Here comes the Raven to help out. The War Prism falls. Worker damage going down. That's 14 workers. Bunny in serious control of this game. Zealots charging for their life, but I don't think they're going to help. GG. Bunny takes game number 3. And for match point, we find ourselves on the map Waterfall. So that was a bit more of a straightforward game. And Bunny just coming through with a clean, decisive push. And I mean, he did a little bit of harassment, but it wasn't quite the harassment. It was just, he built up a decent army. He took a good engagement on the third with Trigger's army out of position. Kiting, doing some good work with the mines. Solid engagement there by Bunny, which gave him the victory. We'll have to see if Trigger can pull it back. Yeah, that was good. That was good work from Bunny. That was just a solid game. You can see his class in a game like that, the way he controls his units. And Probe looking around again, just making sure there's no proxies, I think. So we see the double gas again. Yeah, that is early gas, right? Because normally you'd go for factory before your second gas, right? Am I wrong? Sorry, my Terran build orders, I have one that I use, so anything that's a little bit off might confuse me. Maybe it's not, maybe it's... No, I always thought it was barracks, gas, into your factory, then your second gas, so you can start getting tanks immediately. Also, that second depot is quite early. I don't know. Bunny's doing bunny things, so, you know. He definitely knows more than I do, for sure. I just, it's a little bit off what we normally expect from an opener, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, and you're welcome to correct me if I am wrong. Like I say, my knowledge of build orders needs work. A lot of work. I've got the standards down, kind of. But, yeah, that's about it. Okay, so Tech Lab. Oh, no, sorry, the other one. Reactor. Nothing too crazy yet. We'll see. Okay, so it's Warp Gate first, so that's not going to be Stargate. So, tech of choice for Trigger is... Now. Now. Put it down somewhere. What are you going to do? What is he going to do? He doesn't have much gas, so I guess that's a thing. There we see, it's Twilight again. Okay. So he's going to want to get the Blink Stalkers again. Blink Stalkers obviously very common in this matchup. They've got decent range. You can use them to pop into the Terran's main and then blink out again. So, you know, they've got a lot of utility in this matchup. Obviously, later on when we start getting Colossus and things, Zealots will be mixed in as soon as charge is researched. But definitely for the early stages, you can get a lot of map control with a couple of Stalkers. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Reaper's gonna come in, throw a grenade, and then leave. It's like, hi, I brought you a present. Bah! So far, macro seems pretty decent for both players. Cyclone on the way, just for safety. Robo again. So that's going to be a little bit of aggression again from Trigger. The robo timing seems off to me. I don't know. Also, the position of the robo, I guess it's fine. I guess it's okay. Hellion gets in and gets caught by probes. Is that any workers killed? Nope. That's unfortunate. A little bit reckless with that Hellion. It's not the end of the world. It's not a game changer, but obviously Bunny would have wanted to keep that alive a little longer. Are we going to see any Widow Mines? Yeah, the Reaper goes down as well. But that's a good scout. It's a full scout. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any Widow Mines. We are seeing tanks, and that is a very early Liberator. Is he going to send it across for some harassment? Maybe. 4 Marines and a Cyclone and a Medevac. That is not something you see every day. Third base is on the way for Trigger already. Getting some observers. Okay, well, I guess that's fair. The robo for the observers gets him some vision. That's a good use of it. He's going to need a little bit more units, although at this stage it's just getting rid of the Adept. Yep. Heal up. Load back up. Oh no, just a push. With a tank and the Liberator. This could be a strong push. With a tank and a Liberator. Okay, but Bunny's coming, Trigger's coming out to meet him. I think this is very good. Try to stall, try to delay, buy some time. This is what the best pros do when they see a Terran push. They just try to... Ouch. You don't want to get hit by a tank though. They just try to give themselves enough time to get up, shield batteries, get up some defenses, maybe another round of warp-ins. I think this is very important, but you can't lose those stalkers. At this stage, he's requiring a lot of defense. Doesn't have too much. Second tank is on the way. This is going to be a bit of a slow push from Bunny, but I don't think he minds too much. He's trying to wedge himself in between the natural and the third. With those tanks here on the low ground, that means that Bunny's not going to be, Trigger's not going to be able to help his third. Bunny's got free access. He's even setting up. I don't think he'll be able to get away with it. He's trying to set up some bunkers. An Immortal is out. The first tank gets picked off. Stalker's going to pick off the second one, but yeah, those Stalkers are down. The SCV is still building. Yeah, sorry, but then that building gets cancelled. Okay, that was actually a very decisive defense there. He jumped onto those tanks. He made sure the bunker couldn't get up. Don't know about this engagement. Oh, I lost an Immortal. Yeah, I think he should have let it go. These two SCVs are lost. That was a very solid defense, because if Bunny held this position, got the bunker up, he would have free reign to the third base, and there's not much Trigger would have been able to do about it. I just want to point out, this is a 2-base, what seems to be an all-in from Bunny. He's not going for a third, so the next push has got to do some damage. He's got 2 tanks again. Stalkers once again coming out to meet the army. Trigger's doing well. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how Trigger's playing this. If he can get out some Colossus, he's on the way, on the way. Maybe even some Disruptors and things. He should be really okay. Terran army is going back. All in full view of the Observer. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you for showing me. Okay, he does spot it. Ooh! No third CC on the way yet. Bunch of barracks, a lot of Marines. Stimpack is on the way. Oh yeah, okay. Once Stimpack comes out, this bio army is going to be a lot more dangerous. Don't lose a tank! No, good pickup there. Keep the tank safe. Okay, second Medevac is up. It's going to help with the healing duties. Now Protoss army coming out once again. Extended thermal lance is not yet completed. Zealot's going to go around. They're going to try to get a little bit of a flank or something. I think Bunny did see that. I think. Well, they see each other now. Ooh, don't leave the tanks there unattended. The Bioarmy is going to pick off the Zealots. The tanks are just kind of hanging about. At this stage, Trigger's just trying to get extended thermal lance out. Maybe another Colossus. He's got 2 so far. But without their range upgrade, they're not quite as strong. They need that range to be able to stay safe, stay out of tank range. It's a lot of tanks so far. Okay, one drop. Oh, with 3 medevacs is going into the main base. That's going to pull Trigger completely out of position. The army's going to move in, try to defend, but at the same time, I do believe Bunny's going to be 17 workers. Those Marines killed 17 workers in such a short time. At the same time, here comes the push onto the third. The tanks are sieging up. The bio is stimming in. Shield battery gets taken out. There's only a couple of zealots. Colossus are rotating around to help defend, but look, Colossus always did well against Marines. The tanks can inch a little bit forward. I'd like to see Bunny bring them a little bit more forward. There we go. Now they're helping out. Okay, yeah. At the same time, this army's pushing in. Was that an all-army hotkey? I don't know. Ooh, Trigger. You're in a bit of trouble. Yeah, tanks are now going to move. I don't even know where the Liberator went, by the way. Okay, sieging up against Biostem. Zealots coming in to try to do something. The tanks at the back helping out a lot. Reinforcements on the way. This Protoss army is trying its best. The Colossus are dealing a lot of damage, but it doesn't have an answer to the tanks yet. The base is going to fall. And there's still a lot of Terran left over here. Worker count is actually not that bad because Bunny's only on 2 bases. But yeah, Trigger needs something. Something happened here to get rid of the pylons. I missed that. Must have been the other army. What is going on with these supply depots, Bunny? That's so messy. Alright, I might have been missing a couple of things in this game. I'm trying to keep an eye on the engagements. But you know, when these players are playing in 12 different places at the same time, that is a terrible Templar archive placement. Trigger, what is that? This base gets cancelled without even trying. That's so bad. Why would he put it there? I guess for safety. Okay, some Archons on the way. Now, Archons are going to help out. They can tank a lot from the tanks. Thanks for that. But yeah, there's still no real answer to this bio army. Ooh, Trigger. Colossus are not the best against tanks, I'm not gonna lie. Zealot flank coming in, but with all the reinforcements from Terran, Bunny's looking solid. GG. And he takes the series 3-1. That was a lot of fun. I think they played a very good, interesting series against each other. Trigger tried really hard, but Bunny just showing that he's got a little bit more skill than Trigger. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more StarCraft content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.